Hey guys, welcome back to the 415 podcast with your girls, Miss B and Keita. Miss B, what up?
Hey guys, just showing off here, This is a big week, okay? It's a big, but I'm good. I'm happy. I got some sunshine yesterday after 2 weeks in New York with freaking rain. It was so good to see the sun on my face. How
The
you doing,
sun will
Pete?
come out tomorrow.
Well, they did say tomorrow's gonna be here.
Tomorrow there'll be sunshine. Okay, so this is what I want to do, right? Because this episode does not come out on Wednesday, okay?
Hello.
If Biden wins, oh my God, then like what? Like what? But if we stuck another 4 years like Groundhog Day, baby, it's about to be a wrap. So we just gonna hope for the best, and Biden take this thing, So hopefully when Wednesday drop come, we
First of all, I just had an idea. And I don't want to throw this out there, but I'm going for what we said that Biden is. But God, if it go the other way, we gonna black out on our page.
Black
out. That's what we gonna post.
Listen.
That's it.
Listen.
That's the post.
Lord God, Lord.
Even though
dear God.
Even though I'm like, you know what? God got my back. God got my back. It's hey. So, but still,
I'm gonna be like Janae and Forrest Gump talking about some. Dear God, made me a bird so I could fly far, far away. Dear God, made me a bird so I could fly far, far away.
Because listen, somebody asked me like, would you move out the country? Heck yeah.
If I got the resources, the money and time, honey, I'd be out of this bed.
Yeah. Done. But anyway, that's how we're gonna be turned up.
Just hope for the best. So just know if it's Wednesday and Biden wins, like oh my God, the veil has been lifted.
Okay, wait, I think we should have a virtual party. Let's talk about that. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Now, this here new episode stems from Red Table Talk. Keita had mentioned it last week, and I didn't know what she was talking about. And I was kind of scared, but I went and watched it myself. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a cool topic we can talk through, whatever. But it was about sexual consent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, Rumor Willis was up there. That's, what's the actor's name? Demi Moore's daughter. And, gosh, what is the guy's name? Last name Willis, the actor. From
and Ben
y'all know.
Yeah.
Jeez. From Sixth Sense.
Is it Ben Willis?
Yes. Okay, there you go. I think it's Ben Willis. Well, that don't sound right. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Demi Moore. And then also Amber Rose was up there.
Mm-hmm.
And NFL player DeAndre Lee.
Mm-hmm.
So it started out with, obviously the Red Table Talk hosts, Jada Pinkett, her mother, and her daughter, Willow. Oh, happy belated birthday, Willow.
Hey, girl.
Right? So yeah. So Keita, take it away.
So what happened was, right? I was looking on Facebook, Instagram, and something came across and I was like, oh, they talk about unwanted sex. And I was like, oh, let me watch it. Honey, I gagged. Because basically a lot of us,
sorry, y'all, this loud.
I want to say a lot of us have experienced a time when we entered the gray area of not wanting to have sex. And we either felt like we owed it to them and we didn't want to do it. If we were in a position where we were just trying to connect, hug, and talk. And we were trying to connect and we was like hugging, kissing, and then it just went somewhere else. And it was kind of like, I really wasn't prepared for this. And they ignored our body language. That's another one. Or if you feel like you're just in a position you could have been married to the person, and you felt like this is something you just had to do, but you really didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Unwanted sex. So it's so many different gray areas. There's so many different ways that this can happen. It's just, but it happens to a lot of us. Like, seriously.
So what's the gray area then? Confusion, misinterpreting a yes or a no.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Body language.
Missing the body language or ignoring it on purpose because you see it.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone knows when somebody's uncomfortable. You know, if you are fair-skinned, you know when somebody's embarrassed or feeling a type of way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most people tense up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of do one of these, or they're like, you know, not, you know, all over you. They just kind of pulling back.
Mm-hmm.
So, what Rumor had to say kind of got me. She said, you know, and I kind of identified with what she said because she said she was behind her friends. All her friends were out there already. They already, you know, lost their virginity. And she was just like, yeah, I felt like I was behind and I needed to catch up. Mm-hmm. So I lost mine at 18, but that part wasn't me. Obviously later on in my life. But she felt like, you know, there were blogs out there who were saying like she was ugly and all this other stuff. So she felt like getting that attention made her feel like she had some type of value. Mm-hmm. I thought that was so sad. Like, it's crazy. For you to feel like, you know, everybody telling you you look a certain way, you're not that cute, whatever the case is. And then because this dude wants to get with you and get whatever from you, you feel like, you know what, there's my worth. Okay, he does think I'm somewhat attractive or whatever. Mm-hmm. I felt that was, dang, slap in the face. That was sad.
Sad, but it's reality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's reality.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you feel like, and that's the thing about sex. Sex can be so empowering. And it also can be your downfall when it comes to your self-esteem too. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, you feel so like I'm in control of my body. I can do what I want. Nobody can tell me what to do. But then there's those times when it's like, but is this all I have? And this is the only way that I can be seen. This is the only way I can be noticed if I do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did like when Gammy was saying to Jada, you know, because I think Jada asked everyone at the table if you ever had a situation where you ran into, I guess, an unwanted thing, mm-hmm. where it was, what's the word? Non-consensual, I guess. Mm-hmm. And Gammy was like, yeah, it was with my husband, your dad. So what got me was when she said husband, because I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's your husband. It don't matter. But if you don't want to have sex in that moment and he literally just jumps on you and you just go at it, is that still unwanted, still non-consensual? Yep. Like, but even though you're married, yep, it still applies. Yep. Now does that,
because think about it, a lot of relationships, because we always know about men. We hear about the stories with men, they abusive, whatever. It could have been an abusive situation.
Right. And that's why I think she didn't want to say it on camera. She said, I don't want to put all that info.
Right. And I think a few episodes, well, the last season, they talked about his drug issue. That could have been drugs. He could have been drunk. He could have been high. He could have been abusing her, beating her tail. We don't know. We don't know the story.
Let me not say wasn't. Was she on drugs too?
Yes.
Okay. Right. I think I remember that from the beginning. Mm-hmm. So it could have been like, what if they both was like high or something like that?
I mean,
because you're not in your right. You're not in your right mind to make the yes or no. Mm-hmm.
That could have been the case. Consent. We don't know. We're not assuming anything.
Exactly. But I'm just like hypothetically.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been, but at the same time, she may not have wanted to do anything at all.
Right.
It could have been a moment where she wanted to clean up. And he was still getting high.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no, I don't want to do that. But we just don't know the situation or why.
Right.
But those areas, like even if you married, if she don't want to have sex, she don't want to have sex.
Right.
Because I know, and every time it makes you feel horrible when you in a position of the gray zone, and you after the act is done, you feel like shit. You feel horrible.
And this is when you don't want to.
Yes. You feel horrible.
I mean, I guess that's just with anything. You know, when you do the opposite of what you normally would do, you like.
I know, but you just feel dirty.
Yeah.
You feel like, what did I just do? I know me, I literally want to throw up. Like seriously, I felt times where I wanted to vomit after having sex. Because it's like, I don't, like my body just wanted to reject all of it. Like,
I want to bring up something that Willow said. The hotel situation. So Jada was more on some, look, you going to the hotel, you know what's good. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going down. But Willow was on a defense, like, wait a minute. But no, she could have been like, I'm trying to get to know guy, you know, he just wants to come link up, you know, whatever. But I get it. Some people probably like, well, why is he getting a hotel? Why can't you just meet up at his house, whatever? Maybe he doesn't live by himself. Most men don't.
Right.
Most of them have roommates, or they live in the basement at the parent house, or whatever the case is, while they save up and do whatever. But I don't know. But I'm not saying all, I'm saying most, or some, whatever. But if I got invited, now, okay, let me back up. The question is, are y'all, back to what we talked about last week, put that right here. Are we talking, are we dating, right? Let's go with, we're talking, since Keita says talking is different than dating, right? So you've been on the phone with guy, you met him one time, you've been on the phone all these times, and then he's like, yo, meet me at the hotel. In that moment, you go to the hotel, what are you thinking is about to go down?
Ain't thinking shit about to go down.
You just thinking you just going to meet up.
Meet up.
Right.
Now, I will assume there may be some, we may connect, there may be some kissing or something involved, but not sex. Because if my mind ain't there to have it, my mind ain't there to have it. And that's the thing that Willow was saying. If my mind is not there to have sex, that's not my intention. That wasn't my intention to come and chill with you to have sex. It was on some, let's link up, let's go chill, whatever, that's it. But most people say, when you go to a hotel, you know what it is.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm back.
You so like, hey.
But seriously, now if you walk in and he playing that from the first time, see, if he already set the mood, and you walked into the telly, as we used to call it back in the day, the telly party, you know. Now you know what zone you in, because now he paying. Look, it's low lit. He got candles. So you walking into that. Now what you thinking?
I'm about to lie my ass off.
Okay, I got my purse.
Yep, I'm about to go I'm about to go get one of them natural tampons. Pop that. I can't do that. Sorry.
Cause he probably gonna be like, let me see you lying.
No, I'm not. I got a tampon right here, shawty.
Look,
I got some red lipstick.
Now don't give it away. Look,
hey.
I'm just saying.
Like,
I get some great juice.
I'm on my cycle, y'all. I can't do nothing.
That's it. Or you just leave. Somebody just called me, because you know most people's phone ain't on ring anyway.
Right.
But yeah, because like that's the thing. Like you walk in and he already set the mood to be low lit, music's playing.
But what makes him think? Okay, if we just talk. First of all, if we're just talking, what makes you think that it's okay that we gonna have sex? Sex is, oh my gosh. Even though, because we just decided on this topic today,
right?
Okay, but last night as I was laying in bed, and I just started thinking, like, you know, when it comes to meeting people and trying to connect with them and all this other stuff, and when does sex actually come? When does sex actually comes in and it comes into play? And we're all grown. We all have our own timeline. Let's just say that it's not everybody doesn't stick to the 30, 60, 90. Hell, some people may feel like after 2 weeks after I met you, we can do this, whatever. Right?
I think the first night, that night.
Yeah, right. The first night. So, my dude, when you think about a cake, right? Talking is just putting the batter and the egg and the milk in there. You ain't even stirred it up yet. You going straight for the icing. How you gonna put icing on ingredients you ain't mixed or baked yet?
How she see that now? I want cake. Why she gonna put that in there?
But you get what I'm saying? Like you haven't even cooked it yet. You just going straight to the icing. That is gonna be some nasty ass cake, and then you ain't gonna want it no more because guess what? You really ain't had no connection with it.
I'm done with her.
I'm just saying though, like.
So flip it then. Let's go. Y'all was dating. Y'all done met up 4 times. Then he's like, "Yo, meet me at the telly." Well, he ain't gonna say that. He gonna say, "Meet me at I don't know hotels out there. I don't know DoubleTree."
The W.
The W. Oh, he fancy. Meet me at the W. Okay. What's your move now? You done went out 4 times. Obviously, you like guy.
Yeah, right. You have a connection. At this point,
what's your mind like?
At this point, there's like in your head, because now you have really connected with him or whatever, and it's like, shoot, dang, this could actually go down today, but do I really want to? You still gotta have a conversation with yourself. Is this something that you really want to do?
Now you walk in and he got the music and it's low lit. You running this time? Or you gonna let the night play out the way it play out?
I put it like this: if you're not ready to have sex, you need to tell him that.
When you first walk in, when that music and low lit is going,
you need to have y'all. First of all, before that even happened, y'all should have had a conversation about how you're not ready to have sex yet.
Right.
Period.
4 times in, yeah.
Exactly. So if you get to if you get to that telly, or you get to his house, and it's like. And not saying that in all case at all times that it could lead to that, but you still need to have in the back of your head, like, yo, I ain't really ready to have sex yet, right?
And to kind of add to that, Jada and them was saying, well, he said we're gonna, do Netflix and chill. See, the chill part is that gray area, because what is chilling to you?
Chilling to me, yo, we just chilling.
We chilling. Could be he chilling on your neck, he doing all this extra stuff. You want to cuddle, and cuddle turns into blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the problem, yo.
I know.
This is why I be like, I don't want to date you. Like, I don't want to get myself, like, I want to be out there, but I don't, because it's like sometimes you just want to be, like I was telling somebody the other day, as a woman, you want to have that dude or that man, and I could just go to him, be vulnerable without feeling like it has to lead to sex. Maybe I just want to, I want your hug that day. Maybe I just want to be in your arms and feel like everything will be cool. In a day or a week that I've had so much crap going on, I just feel like I just want to be in your arms. I just want you to hold me, and that's it. I don't want nothing else. That's all I want. I don't want this to lead to sex. I don't want this to lead to anything else. I just need you to be here for me and hold me. That's it. That's all I want.
Cuddle. Come on, buddy.
Let's just watch these. And holiday Lifetime about to be stacked up on these holiday movies. Let's just cuddle and watch these holiday movies and drink hot cocoa. Sit under this heater blanket.
Now, listen, there's a few guys that'll do that. There are guys who are not going to make a move if they know that you are not feeling it. But then there are the ones that we're talking about right now. The ones that don't give a dag on about how you feel, and they just trying to get theirs. These are the ones we're talking about. They're not checking for your mental. They're not checking for those red flags, those I'm pushing off and I'm not trying to do that. They just gonna try to slide in any kind of way. And then they come with the, like, I think Amber said, let me put the tip. I've heard that so many times. Like, no, no, it's not funny. No. But come on, like, no.
You ain't putting no tip in. You ain't
No.
putting no tip of nothing in.
No.
And just
Like,
and
I don't understand. If do we got to say hell no for it to stick? Like,
then that's when the disrespect come in. Oh, you a man? You ain't.
Yep. They
want to be
start calling you B. Yeah.
They want to be disrespectful because no,
Their feelings is
I
hurt
told you
said
not
no.
to. It's not about reject. And I don't understand what men and the rejection of sex means. Is that like if you feel like you're not wanted because nobody want to have sex with you? Like, I'm confused. Like, what the hell? Like,
they need therapy, child.
Like, tell me, is rejection of sex why does that bother them so much? Like, we get rejected all the time.
Or let's say you walking down the street, hey cutie, you just keep on going. Well, F you then, you will.
Listen, let me tell you something. Friday, I was in the Mexican restaurant, and you know me. I don't care. Sometimes I care how I come out the house, and sometimes I don't. I don't give two snaps about nothing. Okay? Nothing. You heard? I had on a hat. I had on a flower mask. I had on a black. I had on my hoodie, some colorful tights, a blue sock, a purple sock, my Adidas slippers. You heard me? You're looking match like a mug. I didn't care. So I'm in and order my food. All I heard is pss, pss.
See, that's you.
And you grown. You grown, bro. Pss, pss.
You're not doing that. Bad enough I get hey chocolate. You know,
I kept on walking. Pss, pss. Who the fuck you talking
to? It ain't me. What about
hell,
sis?
I would have took hey minute lady.
What about sis?
At that point.
What about sis?
Hey sis. I don't know.
But at that point, your sis, if you trying to holler, like,
right. At that point, if he would have said, hey lady, hey.
Ma'am.
Right. Like, hello, like, dang, you can't use your words, bro. You trying to holler at every chicken here in this restaurant. Because after I left out and came back in to go get my food, I seen him at somebody else's table trying to holler at them.
See?
He's thirsty.
Yep.
Drink this water, baby.
That's what I was about to say. Yep. I ain't got time for it. So let's move on. Because again, this is episode 123. I said no. So again, they had Amber Rose, they had Rumor Willis, and they had DeAndre Lee, NFL player. Let's talk about what he said. So DeAndre Lee has been like, he's one of the social conscious NFL players. Mm-hmm. So he's been in the community pretty much advocating for women, like women equality, right? And really on this whole topic of sexual consent, because it's crazy for us. It's really bad out there for us as women. It's like we don't have the strength to fight off a dude. You know, we can try as much as we can, but we can get pinned down. And that's it. So when they were talking about the topic, rape kept coming to mind, because it's kind of like that fine line between, like, you know, it could be rape, but when you looked at Gammy talking about her being married, like, can you be raped in your marriage?
Yeah.
I thought about that too. Yeah. But I'm just saying, it's just like, these are the thoughts that came to mind, you know, because there's probably some people who are like, well, can you? Really?
Yes, you can.
So he came on and he pretty much was like, it's important that men, you know, pretty much adhere to the yes, no. What else you got on that? Because I have a follow-up to that. What he had to say.
I like the fact that when he acknowledged some of the things that he's done in the past,
that's where I was going.
He was able to reach back out and say, "Hey, did I ever disrespect you?"
That right there.
I was like, you was a whole man.
Yes, where
you were a whole man.
Yeah.
He was like, "Did I ever disrespect you at any time? You know, if I did, I'm sorry." That's when that's growth.
Yes. Because you're literally being accountable to, you know, holding yourself accountable for your actions in the past, because you've been with this person probably 7 years ago, but that woman is still battling and affected, like you said, these 7 years. So you reaching out to her has now closed that chapter and she can move on now. because women need closure.
And men do not understand that. Like, when you are able to go back to that woman, I don't care how you have disrespected her, how you have hurt her, whatever. When you go back to that woman and say, hey, I understand that my actions have caused you some pain. I apologize for what happened. I can't change it, but please accept what please accept this apology, accept my wrong, me coming forward to you. Y'all don't understand how that helps a woman move past her pain.
Look,
like, and that's all I kept saying. That's all I keep saying. Like, just admit you're wrong. It's just like I tried to apologize to someone the other day for being a butthead, being an a-hole, because men, y'all got feelings too, and I understand. So
we did that episode, men got feelings too.
And I'll say, hey, I apologize if I hurt you, if you felt like I disrespected you, But with this person, it's like, but why? But what's next? Why is there always a but what's next? Or but why? I'm coming to you. First of all, I don't like to apologize. Okay?
Yeah, she did. She talked about that too.
I don't like to apologize. So if I'm coming to you and saying, hey, I'm sorry, I apologize for what I've done. I apologize for my actions. There is no condition.
Is that why you change your goals in quarantine?
No, but I just felt like it needed to be done. But it's just like, and they asked me, so what are you going to do? It's not about what I'm going to do. I did my part. It's about what you're going to do. I can't tell you, hey, I apologize, let me back in, because it's not about me wanting to come back in. It's about me wanting to set you free of your pain and how I affected you at that time. It's not about, oh, I'm apologizing now. I want everything to be okay. I want everything to be right between us. That's up to you. Mm-hmm. That's up to you and how you feel at that moment. What you want to do. You see what I'm saying? If I come to you and apologize and you accept my apology and you can say, all right, that's cool, but I think I'm gonna keep going the course I'm going. Cool, that's cool. I'm good. I'm cool with that. That's your decision. It's not my decision to make your path for you and what you decide to do with it. Not.
Yeah. I don't know, but I did enjoy the conversation I had. Seeing different people's, takes. And then when they did the one where random girls came on, I guess they did like a virtual interview or something with two girls. It's crazy.
No, I ain't gonna lie, they had me cry a little bit in this.
Jada said something about when she was in college, she wished she didn't drink so much, or because you're not in your right mind when you're inebriated. So it's like, whoa. But that's the thing, like college life, man. That's when most people go through rape and all that stuff. Unwanted sex, because again, you partying hard, you drinking like you ain't never drunk before. Thank goodness that wasn't me. I wasn't, alcoholic and all that stuff in college, but I've seen it. I've seen it happen time and time again. I've seen people that I knew go through this type of stuff. So I'm like, I was a designated driver. Oh, we just gonna roll with her. We're gonna roll with her. But yeah, I appreciate this episode for real. Last thing to kind of close with, which is kind of funny but real. What Amber say? Stop sending women dick, penis, whatever you want to call it, pics. We don't want to see that.
Don't.
It's not cute.
Don't.
And then you want to send them in the middle of the day, in the morning.
Penises are the same. First of all, let's get that clear.
One of y'all looking left, the other one looking right.
Some of y'all hairy as hell, and that ain't cute.
No, it's not. Send us a picture of your abs, your back. What's a nice smile, selfie?
I love it when a man smiles, and I be like,
your beard.
That smile is gorgeous.
Come on,
what? That smile make you do it.
Send us those. We don't want that. You can mess around, get us fired.
And that's the thing that people don't understand. Like I had to tell somebody one day, yo, stop sending me this shit when I'm at work. Because you don't know who. It's your phone. Yeah, it's my phone, but you don't know who I'm opening my phone around. And what if it's somebody who can get offended about this? Take my ass to HR and now I'm fucking fired because your ass sent me a fucking picture. Don't send me that crap.
Yep. Stop sending it.
Even now,
not
yeah,
good.
I'm working from home, but don't send me that because I'm still in working hours.
Yep. And like, again, don't nobody want to see that.
I don't want to see that.
No.
I don't want to see that.
It's not a tasteful pic at all.
No.
No.
If I wanted to see it, I would ask to see it in person.
Hello. Stop doing that.
It's just like.
And then stop asking for pics all the time. If we want to send you a picture, we're going to send you one. Okay, that's it.
Hey, right. All you got to do is go on my Instagram.
No, I want one that you took today that nobody saw.
It's on Instagram. I took it today.
Everybody saw that picture though.
Well, too bad.
I want my own.
Well, too bad. You go on my Instagram
right now.
You go on my Instagram, you'll see all type of photos of me. Photos with no makeup, photos with makeup, photos with hair, photos with no hair, photos looking good, photos not looking good. I have no problem with putting stuff up there when I'm looking flawed as crap. So guess what? Go to my Instagram and you can see every variation of Keita.
That's it. I said no. And I said stop sending me them pictures.
I said what I said.
Okay, come on, Nene.
Said what I said.
That's it. Episode 123. Miss B and Keita.
Yeah.
The 415 podcast.
We blacking this thing out for Wednesday. Yeah.
Yes, please subscribe. Please subscribe to our podcast on YouTube. Okay. And yes, Black Lives Matter. Okay. And we're out.